Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to be watching The Walking Dead today.
Come and join us.
Yes,
Come on. So Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We are on episode 2 of season 2. What happened last time, guys?
Oh, boy. Carl was shot. Poor Carl. Yeah.
Sophia is missing.
Yes,
Yep.
she is.
The guys are still looking for her feverishly. I mean, Rick is really trying to find her. And in the midst of it all, Carl gets shot by a deer hunter.
That's right.
And in the beginning, though, that herd of walkers down the highway, that was
scary.
insane.
Yeah.
And we did have a fan mention a while ago that they wanted me to let you know that even though we know zombies in this world, in our world, hopefully not, but they don't know what zombies are per se, that they're called walkers for a reason, because zombies, like the whole lore of zombies, don't exist in The Walking Dead, you know, because a lot of shows or movies have that concept, I think, where, at least I believe so, where, you know, we know of zombies because it's in our culture and stuff, but like in these worlds, it's not like that, I guess.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering it.
So
but
they're different?
they're not different. It's just, say like if you're watching a movie.
Zombies. They call them walkers.
Yeah, if you're watching a movie about vampires, you know, usually people, not usually, but sometimes like with that world, they don't have horror movies or stories about vampires before that are just horror movies and stuff, like because it's a real thing, like they're only learning about it then, so the term of it didn't exist yet.
Okay.
So I guess, you know what I mean? So
that's their term,
zombies.
is walkers.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are zombies, but, you know, that was not a term that they used in this world, I guess.
So we call them walkers.
So we call them, that's why we've been calling them walkers, So, anywho, I think we should get into this, shall we?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
We're watching on Netflix, and Mom and Kim are completely blind to this, as you know. So this will be fun. So no looking at the title, 202.
We had a fight this morning. It got ugly. Hurtful.
I'm sorry, hon. Men can be jerks.
Thing is, if we're being honest, he wasn't the asshole. God, I sometimes wish he would just have it out with me. Blow up. Tell me I'm being a bitch if that's what I'm being. Instead, he's just so...
That's one problem I don't have with Tom.
Don't you still love him?
Sure I do. Might as well. We're
Might as
lifers.
well.
I admire your pragmatism. Maybe the only real problem we have is we got married so young. And it's... Is he alive?
He's in surgery.
That's so cute.
What do I say? How do I tell my son his father's been shot?
Oh my God almighty. Oh, he's going to just scream. Oh, he's so lifeless. Come on, a little bit longer. Oh. And she doesn't know how he's been injured.
Help me, my boys.
Oh my God.
Maggie? Yeah? Painkillers, coagulants, grab everything.
Okay,
Clean
goodest
towels,
doctor.
sheets, alcohol. Put pressure on the wound.
Jeez.
How pale he is.
Rick, we're gonna do everything we can, okay? You need to give us some room.
Yes, sir.
Now.
He's still alive?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wiping off his son's blood. Oh.
Tracking a buck. Bullet went through it. Went clean through.
The deer slowed the bullet down.
I never saw him. Not until he
We
was
didn't
on the
mean to.
ground.
You still worrying about it?
Yeah, it was a gunshot.
We all heard it.
Why one? Why just one gunshot? So what do we do?
Same as we've been. Beat the bush for Sophia, work our way back to the highway.
Yeah.
I just keep hoping and praying she doesn't wind up like Amy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a waste of time, all this hoping and praying. Are the only ones zen around here? Good Lord.
We are gonna have quite a collection of spare parts, I tell you.
Shouldn't they be back by now?
Oh, it's still light.
Is he exhausted?
Throbbing something awful. Don't touch it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, son of a bitch. It has to be
Your
sewn up.
veins. We've been ransacking these cars the whole time. I can't believe that we have not found some ampicillin or something in the whole place. Can you? So let's look some more.
It's very important. Maybe he should go rest. What? Oh! Oh my God almighty.
I should have seen him with Lori. You know, you start that, you never get that monkey off your back. Is that why I got out of that hospital? Found my family for it to end here like this is some kind of sick joke?
Yes, because I don't have any
Oh
painkillers.
my God, the baby. Oh, this poor baby.
One down,
5 to go. That he knows of.
5 to go.
He stays out, huh?
She doesn't even know what's going on. I gotta go find her, bring her back.
You can't do that.
She's his mother.
No, but you're giving blood to your son right now.
Lori has to be here, Shane. She has to know. Okay. There's no way I'd ever let you walk out that door, man. I'd break your legs if you tried. I mean, you know that, right? You're right. Was I ever wrong?
You're such
You
a
got
good
the hard
friend.
part. You just leave the rest to me, okay?
But I need to remove those remaining fragments.
How?
Oh, he didn't get him all.
You saw how he was?
I know, and that was the shallowest one. I need to go deeper.
Oh.
If he reacts the same as before, I'll sever an artery and he'll be dead in minutes.
You need a respirator. What else?
The tube that goes with it, extra surgical supplies, drapes, sutures.
If you had all that, you could save him.
I ain't gonna sit here while this fella takes this on alone. I'll be all right.
Uh-oh. Famous last words.
I should thank you.
Wait till that boy of yours is up and around. Then we'll talk. I'll gather some things.
He doesn't look good himself.
Let's head back.
We'll pick it up again tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll find her tomorrow.
Take it.
That's a fine weapon, Rick. I'll bring it back in good shape.
Excellent new machete. I thought Glenn might like this guitar. Maybe he plays.
What are we doing? People off in the woods. Because they think we're the weakest.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your freaking arm is slashed.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Open your eyes. Look where we are. Stuck in this mess here.
I know, he's not feeling good.
Yeah,
He's
that's right.
not thinking straight. See if you have a fever.
It's fever, yeah, definitely.
Burning up.
Oh my God, you're burning up.
He has to go in the RV, in the bed. Oh my God, watch out!
Oh my God. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Holy crap. Ew, come to me, darling.
Oh my God.
Don't you son of a bitch.
Oh.
A horse? Who's that with a bat?
Rick needs you. Just come.
Oh,
Giddy up.
We don't know this girl.
She says all the right things.
Said you had others on the highway.
Oh, get him. Get him again. Ew! Bad day.
Shut up.
I was in there. All I know is this chick rode out of nowhere like Zora on a horse and took Lori.
I'm done out of my asshole, man. Rick Center.
Is Carol gonna stay for Sophia? She still won't talk to him.
Take off that
She's
shirt.
trying a little balance.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many transfusions?
2. Only 2.
Look at his face.
Yeah. And we wanted to do the same for you when you were in the hospital. I mean, you're a doctor, right?
Yes, ma'am. A veterinarian.
Hey.
Hey, you know.
You're in a freaking...
Let's take a look.
Oh, they're growling. Oh, yeah, let's take a look. Let's not. So close and yet so far.
I did too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Keep your oily rags off my brother's motorcycle. Why'd you wait till now to say anything? It's first class. Tomorrow got the clap on occasion.
Jeez, wow. They all came through.
Oh, this is gonna bite it. Son of a sea biscuit. Pretty. I hope it's unlocked.
Gosh.
Now the hard part, getting the hell out of there. Wow, don't you wish you can take the whole damn thing? The whole trailer?
Endotracheal intubator, baby.
Oh, he's gonna get nipped.
Yeah, the big guy, yeah.
Oh, they're going to runners.
Oh, boy. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
Oh, there's a dead end. Peekaboo right there. Ah!
Oh, God.
They're gonna bust through that.
Yeah, sure they
Just
are.
the force of them.
Yeah, all them? Definitely.
Ew! It's gonna bust.
Woo. God. Oh my God.
Oh,
That too.
God, what an ending.
Oh, what an ending.
it went fast because it was so
That was it.
insane.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
So what's gonna happen?
Oh God.
I don't know. Maybe that
doesn't look.
girl with the horse will come over and try to deter them away.
That was pretty cool with her, the bat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
really good. Yeah.
And getting right to the point.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Andrea definitely needed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
Speaking of Andrea, what do you think, like with her freaking out?
She was probably thinking, "Holy crap! I'm gonna meet my maker now."
Yeah.
And it's gonna be exactly what she didn't want.
I thought the walker got her too at first.
Yeah, because sometimes you can't tell because
Yeah.
like they,
Oh God.
depending on the cuts and
Yeah, that's what
fell on her kind of and.
Yeah, and I thought she was probably thinking, "Oh crap! I'm gonna die just like Amy did."
Yeah.
Which was such a terrible way to go. Like that is
Sure is. That's
so freaking scary. Like in this apocalypse and like what's worse? I mean, to die by getting your flesh ripped off.
Exactly, and that's exactly why she wanted to go in the CDC
peaceful.
like that.
Yeah.
She just wanted to go real quick. And for T-Dog to say it, he is really sick right now. He's got a blood infection. He needs antibiotics.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you know, I can't believe, you know, like
Sure.
saying about her, you know, killing her sister. He's not thinking correctly, clearly. He doesn't
course
mean
not,
what he's
yeah.
saying. I mean, she was already gone. Amy was already gone. She was just waiting for her to turn before she shot her. So
Yeah, so that was really weird that he started making these accusations and
'cause-
just getting more aggressive and
right, and he knows that the RV can work. He knows that they can get out of there. So I'm glad that wasn't pushed, and I'm glad he was, you know, too fatigued to do anything about it. Really, I mean, he was really like his eyes were rolling a little bit, and he was just really out of it. So.
And he's a big guy too, so if he was able to get up and do something, then there's another issue. And they already have so many problems going on right now. It's like never ending.
Yeah, and it's not true that they left him because he's the weakest. He got very hurt, and he's a huge asset. You know, unfortunately, he's got this huge infection that he, you know, they didn't realize he was going to get. So,
thank goodness for Daryl and the drugs.
Yeah,
thank God.
I like him.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
Merle.
do too. Yeah.
Thanks for getting clap.
Yeah.
I know. Thank God that he had the stash.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man, and you know, hopefully Carl can can survive this. I mean, it doesn't look very good right now with Shane and Otis being stuck in the school.
Yeah.
With all the supplies. I mean, they have everything they need to help him now, but just get him.
Always a challenge somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank goodness they were able to get it in the first place, but still, now they're trapped, so what do you do?
Oh, geez,
Oh, I know it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they got a couple more flares and waited to get out of there and then did it again, you know?
Yeah.
I know,
But
keep a couple at least.
You can't think of everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez,
Although if the walkers catch your movement, they might still go after you, but
Right.
the players would
Right,
help
yeah.
distract in some way.
Mm-hmm.
So how lucky, I mean, unfortunate was that Carl got shot in the first place, but how lucky is it that Hershel is a vet at least?
Yeah,
like
It's
some kind of
perfect.
doctor.
Like that,
It's
yes.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
He's not like
he's
a surgeon, a human surgeon, but
no, but he's still a
something.
surgeon.
Mhm.
Yes, I had a feeling he was a veterinarian when he said he wasn't a regular
Probably because
doctor.
of farming
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
Would make sense, yeah.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
how do you feel about Laurie's reaction to him?
She's a mom.
Yeah.
She's very concerned. She wants to make sure that Carl's going to survive. But
That's
you know
right.
what? He's the only game in
That's
town,
right.
and he's willing to do it.
And if he can't do it, he's going to die.
He's
so
willing to do it.
He
I
has to
mean,
do it. And
yeah.
you know, he is a doctor, so he does know about
And you have no option.
animals.
So you're lucky
Absolutely.
that he wants
he
to
knows
even
all kinds
help.
of different kinds of animals and stuff, so I'm pretty sure he can do with
Yes.
humans too.
I mean,
'cause he has
He
so
knows
many-
the anatomy, the
Yeah.
human anatomy.
That's what I mean,
He can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
So
choice do they have? What choice do
And
they
Rick
really
is
have?
like, whoo, to do 2 transfusions in a
Oh,
very
my-
short time. That's bad, man. He's got to just take it
Wow.
easy. But there he is again. He wants to be, the leader. He wants to be, he wants to be everywhere. And he
Yes, he
can't.
does.
He
really
has to
wants to
just
be.
stay
So
still
yeah,
and be with his son
that's right.
and now his wife.
and
I mean,
he's
he fell for her.
probably really anemic now too, and
Oh,
he's just in
definitely.
shock because of his son.
You can see how
So
his coloring is, really ashen
Pale
color
and
things.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So him really not thinking straight and trying to go out there first to tell his wife and then to find Shane and Otis and hear Laurie's yelling at him like, no, you can't do that. And before Shane is also talking to him saying, you got to stay here. Like
Right.
they're speaking
That's right,
reason and
Yes.
he's not thinking straight. So,
Personally, yeah.
in a way it shows weakness too, but it shows you that you can only be so strong and you want to do what you can.
Right.
Yeah, you're trying.
And
yeah.
Shane and Laurie are both like telling him common sense, like, no, you gotta be here for your son because
That's right.
if he needs blood or just to not be alone. I mean, Laurie needs support, but I think Laurie is handling it in a very strong way too.
Oh, I think
right
so
now.
too. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And I loved how Shane was talking to Rick about how strong she was when Rick was sick.
That's right.
When
yeah.
he had
That's
gotten
right.
shot. How strong you can tell, like we could tell that he's really in love with her.
Yeah, you get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was like, you don't realize how strong she was, and you can just see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
And
He's, like,
just
proud.
holding his face and just really, and he's a good friend. He really
Yeah,
is.
sure he is. Yeah.
He's just stuck in a situation that unfortunately it's gonna. I can just feel that it's gonna come out. It's
Yeah,
got to.
yeah.
They're too close together
sure.
that it's gonna come out after this blows over. Hopefully, Carl will get out of the woods and.
Isn't that weird to think that? Because again, like it wasn't like they were cheating on Rick. They thought he was dead. Honestly,
Right.
That's right.
I mean, even though the circumstances wasn't cut and dry, like he tried to save Rick, but just kind of thought he was doomed when everyone was getting executed
Yeah.
at the hospital, and then zombies were taking over
That's
walkers. It's weird to see them so close and be like, oh yeah, you still have that under your belt too. But again, it's a different situation. It's not like a normal
Oh yeah.
civilized, like
right,
every day
yeah.
you cheated because you're
It's
drifting
not just
farther
your
apart.
regular, best friend cheating on your wife kind of deal. This was
Right.
a different circumstance altogether,
Yeah.
and they're
Unless-
bound to get. He's bound to find out.
That's right.
I mean, Andrea already knows.
And before Rick was shot, too, she was talking to her friend, and she was saying something about she didn't know really if she was in love. They asked
Yes.
if she was in love with him and all, and she didn't really know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that.
And
plays a
even
part
the
in,
first
too.
episode, Rick was talking to Shane, discussing his marriage
Yeah.
and how it was, kind of, you know, on the rock.
Rocks,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good observation too.
Yeah.
So at this moment, I remember thinking that, you know, was this going on earlier? Like, could Lori have been cheating with Shane before the whole apocalypse?
that's what I thought right from the beginning, but I don't know, because now she's really, then when they reunited, she was very mad at Shane for not telling her that he died. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think of this whole farm and this new family?
I think it's wonderful, but it's amazing how they weren't invaded.
Yeah.
I thought they had like a barbed wire fence all around the house, and that's how, you know, they didn't get, you know, consumed with the walkers or anything,
Yeah.
but they might be just out of harm's way enough to, but his wife died, the vet's wife died.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe they just, you know, were just pure lucky.
Yeah, it's almost like you can forget, like, that's a peaceful land, and there's no
you just
reminders
want to
of
stay
the
there.
It's
The walkers
gorgeous.
might be coming, though. You don't know.
You never know.
You
Something
never know,
peaceful, then it's like,
because
oh,
yeah,
this is the
right?
world we live in
Look
now.
what
You never
happened to
know.
Andrea.
So now with our group split up,
yeah,
I feel like we're seeing some leadership a little bit in between each group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, Daryl's taking control, and
Yes,
he's
he is.
really listening to Carol, and they're really, and I'm glad to hear that, because he's on the same page as Dale. You know, Dale's like, well, I'm going to stay, you know, if you're
That's good.
going to stay with the RV, I'm staying with the RV, and everyone's staying together.
That's good, yeah.
I think Dale's really in charge too, which is nice, because here he's telling Glenn, you have to go, you have to take T-Dog
Yes.
because
That's
he's
right.
not doing well and he's going to die soon, so hopefully they have antibiotics. And I mean, thank God Daryl had stuff, but it's
that's
good
right.
that he also took direction and was very, you know, real about it.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
he was
It's really
speaking,
good.
he was making sense, and that was the best option at that moment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and if Sophia comes back, then they know where to go, you know, to find that family farm, the green farm. So
Yeah.
yeah, and Daryl mentioned leaving supplies and leaving a message big enough for her to
and a
find.
sign,
Yes,
yeah,
that's good.
So that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
a very good idea.
The last two
gosh.
episodes have been so intense.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God,
It's gonna be
yeah.
hard to wait a week.
Yeah.
It is,
God,
and
yeah, it is.
I really hope that Carl can get through this, because that poor little boy,
hope so,
he
yeah.
needs so much right now.
He sure does.
I know you're not
Wow.
under. You feel everything. No pain meds at all. Like just
Man.
passing out. Like that's
And
the
he
only thing
and
that
that
keeps
someone
you
has to
still.
hold him down when they do the procedure.
Oh, yeah. They had to go in deeper, and that's not going to be good.
Yeah, because they didn't get it all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Be very
It's awful,
careful.
poor kid.
And Otis's wife didn't want him to go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so she's very worried about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was just so emotional this time.
Mm-hmm. It was very
Oh,
emotional.
yeah.
It was.
It is,
Oh,
and
boy,
and
so
now
you
you
really
know
feel
Shane
for
and
them.
Otis. I mean, they're freaking screwed. Really, I hate to say it, but how are they going to get out of this? I mean, I don't think that gate is going to hold them very long,
That's right. I don't
unless you
know.
get that Lori chick with the horse coming along.
The Lori chick.
I think that's her name.
Yeah. Maggie, you mean Lori?
The girl with the bat that had the horse. I don't know what her name is.
Oh, Lori is Rick's
Oh, I thought
wife.
both of them were Lori. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she said Lori. I'm Lori. Okay.
She was speaking about Lori.
Oh, okay.
I did Lori. She was
So
calling
the
for
girl-
Lori to jump on her horse.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So the girl with the bat, I hope she comes by and saves the day.
Mm-hmm. So her name is Maggie.
Maggie,
So
okay.
put a name in the face.
Okay.
So until next time, guys, if you want to check out our full reactions, you can check out the links below. If you're not already watching on our Patreon, we have a huge library of full reactions, movies, and shows. And any content that comes out on our Patreon is a week before YouTube. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.